question that you asked, Josh, what are these microplastics doing to the tissue? Is there a level beyond which it's causing pathology? I think we don't know the answers to any of those things. I don't know. I don't think we know if there is a certain level beyond which pathology happens. Is any microplastics present inside these tissues causing adverse reactions? We don't know anything. I think we just definitely need more research. The fact that we have found these plastics in basically pretty much most tissues in the human body, I think is in itself an important finding that should now push researchers in the direction of finding, is there a safe level and what pathology is it causing?
I'm not a science like specific kind of person, but I do remember learning about like substrates and catalysts and enzymes.
Right.
Uh, so I'm just wondering, like, could the shape of one of these plastics be like an inhibiting? Could it stop some sort of enzyme actions? Could they be the wrong shape? Could that kind of thing occur? Or
Absolutely. No, it can. It can. Absolutely. I mean, I think the important thing that we need to know is that, these are not supposed to be inside the tissue, right? Let's just start there. And then the fact that they are now residing within the tissue absolutely could impede blood flow, absolutely could decrease metabolism within these cells and the tissues, could absolutely be causing pathology, causing inflammation, scarring, fibrosis, because now the body will try to reject these quote foreign bodies and cause scarring and fibrosis. So I think they all could be potential downstream effects that can happen with these microplastics that reside within these tissues. And just as a correction, it wasn't Nebraska, it was New Mexico. That's the group of the researchers that found microplastics within the human testes. And then now I think moving on to the brain, Josh, you had a lot of interest with microplastics within the brain. So I think it has been found in the human brain, but I think very well done animal studies have shown that microplastics present in the brain can lead to cognitive impairment, potentially having its own association with Alzheimer's disease, can decrease blood flow to the brain, leading to potential risk of increasing strokes and so on. And so I think, like I said, again, I think this is the tip of the iceberg that we know about microplastics and its impact on all of the human organs. There is a large ice block under the ocean, which we still don't know. But I think more research needs to be done and more awareness needs to be created with podcasts like these for both the public to be aware, as well as for the scientific community to catch on to this.
perfect, Dr. Ramasamy. Would you be interested in kind of talking us through probably there was something that I was kind of desperate to ask you about, but
Sure.
it's eluded me for a second. So just bear with me. I'm trying to remember. We've covered
Ketamine.
we've covered
You wanted to ask about whether the impacts of ketamine on bladder.
yes, that was it. That was it. Yes, the bladder stuff. You brought it.
Sure. So,
Thank you for reminding me.
yeah, no problem. So, the